Hey guys, if you click this video, then you probably want to know how to make Caitlyn's strap. So let's just jump right into it. You're going to need scissors, pen, marker, poster board for pattern, cardboard, a ruler, hot glue gun, glue sticks, paint, like white, primer, metallic gold, metallic silver, and some gray. So here's a pattern for the pieces, but when I made this, I just kind of wung it. So these are the measurements after I actually made the trap. So to start off, I took the cupcake liner, put it upside down, traced it to get the measurement for my pressure plate. I didn't want the cupcake to be like small on the pressure plate. I kind of wanted it to like give the illusion that it's hidden beneath the cupcake. So yeah, after the pressure plate, I started working on the bridge where the plate will sit. So I took a piece of cardboard that was 12 inches in length and I measured out 1 1/4 inches 4 times. So I would get 4 strips and then I could glue those on top of each other to create height. And now I'm taking the same piece of cardboard that I just cut, like one part of the bridge, but then I'm trying to get a circle out of that. And now these will be used for the bolts that are on the end of Caitlyn's trap. If you can see it in this little cupcake down there, little icon. You want 4 big circles, will be 1 1/4 inch each, and then 4 little circles with just 1 inch each on them. Now we're measuring out our bear trap rim. So it's going to be 1 inch wide and then 14 inches in circular length. Does that make sense? You basically kind of want like a rainbow shape that's 1 inch going 14 inches. I hope that makes sense. You're gonna want 4 to 6 of these just for the bear trap rim. I opted for 4, which I think was fine, but if you go 6, then you'll have 2 pieces to cover the top part of the rim. You'll see in the one that I made, there's kind of like openings on the bottom, I guess. After that, I'm just hot gluing the bridge parts together. Now I go ahead and down my parts for the rim and the bridge. Glue that on. And now I glue my bridge on. Now I did this opposite sides where I glued it, but it doesn't matter too much if you want to put it on that side or not. And now with this, I lifted up a slight piece of the top part of the bridge at the edge, just so I can slide that the rim into that and then just glue it down more securely so it's not like sticking up at the top. You still see the bridge. And I just glue it, like kind of like sandwich it in between them. So you basically have the base, and now you just need a bunch of triangles. You're gonna need 28 small triangles, which are 2 inches width and 4 1/4 inch in length. And then 8 big triangles, which are 2.5 inches in width 4.5 inches in length. The big triangle is the side that goes in the trap, and the smaller ones are supposed to go on the outer side, if that should make sense. But I also made 4 triangles that were just completely out of the small triangles, and I put those closest to the bridge. I don't really know if it makes a difference, but that's just kind of what I did, because I made a small triangle and then realized that it was going to take a bunch of small triangles to make this. So then I made a bigger triangle to make them a bit more like filling for the trap. And yeah, I'm just gluing down each of the seams with a bunch of hot glue, trying to get them to stay. You kind of have to like hold them there for a little bit, blow on them, wave them around just to get them to cool faster. Yeah, so you actually see here in the footage where I'm measuring for the bigger triangle. Because yeah, I made 2 and it just took so long. And now you just make a bunch of triangles. I bent them to give them that shape. It kind of made them easier to glue down, and I feel like they kind of stay more secure like that. So. Now I didn't do it the big triangle that goes like on the inside, just on the small triangles that are going on the outside that have to kind of curve. I was more so referencing the top photo for these triangles where it's just kind of like they're kind of going up, you know, and they are like I guess slightly curved. I don't know. So yeah, that's just what I'm doing. This whole project was honestly mostly triangles. Finally, after the triangles, I decided to make an outer rim piece because I did not like how the lines were showing, and like you could see the base, the bones of our our creation. So it's about 3/4 an inch, roughly 41 inches. So I made like 4 or 5 pieces of just like of 12, I guess. 12 inches. 12 inches each of 4 pieces, roughly. Just so I could cover the whole base. Now you just hot glue those on. I did take like a pencil and try to flatten those pieces out again, make them like rounded, you know, make the cardboard not as stiff, just so it helped form more. But I do think that kind of helped. after gluing it all on the outside, I just went in and glued up a little bit of the inside. Kind of looks like a steering wheel. Beep beep. So now this is the point I've realized that these triangles actually kind of go off of the rim. So I made a triangle like bases for them. So here's that. See, didn't I say this project was gonna be all triangles? We even have to stop and make more triangles. So after you're done making about 1,000,000 triangles, you're finally ready to glue them all on. Come on, give yourself a pat on the back. You might notice, I had to glue some like supports onto my rim, I guess that's what you would call it, to support my triangles because like it just wasn't wide enough, I guess. But it honestly didn't affect the build at all. It just helped support the triangles. Now that we're finished with all the triangles, the last part is to put the bolts on, and it's pretty much done. Sorry this isn't really in camera, but I'm trying to explain it as best as I can. Do you want to big circle to big circle? So then you'll have 2 big circles then? If that makes sense. You'll have 2 bolts that are made of the 2 big circles. And then you just want to glue those onto the outside of the trap. And then you want to take the smaller circles and fold them in half and glue it on the inside of the bolt. You want these to be flush or even with the top of the bolts. So it kind of looks like it's 3D. It's going through the bridge kind of trap thing, you know? Hopefully that makes sense. And there it is, our finished trap. Now we could finally get into painting it. So I started off by just giving it a white base coat. It's just to layer it. The cardboard the cardboard soaks in a lot of paint, so I had to just do 2 to 3 layers. but now it's pretty much ready for me to paint whatever color I want. So since bear traps are made out of metal, I definitely wanted like a metallic finish to it. You could probably get spray paint and just spray paint it and have a way better shiny finish, but I didn't want to spend any money and I still had cheap paints to use, so that is what I chose. So I just started off with mixing like metallic silver and metallic gold together and just kind of slowly working up that like the luster to it. When I was painting this, I was mostly referencing the bottom picture. So I mixed some silver and white together for the bridge. Then I kept the teeth of the trap more of like a bronze color. And here it is, finally painted. I love the sheen to it. Definitely looks like metal, or like I was going for metal, like a metallic finish. Even if it was cheap paints, I still like it. And I mean, come on, Caitlyn's trap isn't finished without the cupcake. So for these cupcakes, I specifically went after the ones in Arcane instead of what was on the icon. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Also, it is very difficult to try to like do the icing of these cupcakes like perfectly, like heck. Up. 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 Flop. Did it! Okay, I guess we have to put it in the trap. The whole thing come together. Here it is. The moment we've been waiting for. That away. The final moment. Done. It is done. Done it. There it is. That's the stream. That's the stream today. End stream. Alright. It looks so bad on camera. It kind of just, it literally is like Jinx blue and like Jinx pink. But on camera it just looks trash. That's it. That's it.